Good morning. Today, we gather to mark a transformational moment that is the result of courage, perseverance, resilience, and faith. Let us all give thanks for the first moment of inspiration that put our graduates on their journey to this day. And remember with gratitude and appreciation all of the mentors that helped them stay on their path. For our graduates and for all of us, let us move forward from this day by rising each morning knowing that we have a responsibility to use our minds and our hearts to share the gifts and the lessons we have had and we have learned here, to do what is right and just and fair, but not always easy. Let us never forget this journey that started with a whisper, but now goes forward from this place with a roar. It's now my pleasure and honor to introduce Dr. Peter Eden, President of Landmark College.
Thank you, Michael. This is a particularly strong graduating class. I'll tell you that much. We're really proud of you. Welcome all to our ceremony. Welcome graduates, family, friends, faculty and staff, members of the Board of Trustees, students, graduates. This day is all about you. But we must, I believe, more formally recognize some of the people that have helped you on this journey at Landmark College. First, let's recognize your family and friends in the audience today. And you know, we can never thank enough the faculty and staff at Landmark College. I can't thank them enough for all they do every day. They are tremendous. And they really, really make a difference in these students' lives. So thank you, faculty and staff. Also with us today, we have members of the Board of Trustees. Their role in governance is to help guide this college. They're selfless with their time and their guidance and their advice. I'd love for the members of the Board of Trustees to stand up on stage so we can recognize them, please. Graduates, we knew you had potential. That's why we accepted you here to Landmark College. And now you've accomplished what many attempt to do, but what some people fail to do. You were able to persevere despite inevitable setbacks and challenges and earn your college degree. You've demonstrated significant skills, confidence, capabilities, follow through, ability to work toward goals, and a dedication to learning. Today you get the prize, your degree from Landmark College. Now, in terms of degrees, several years ago we did expand our programmatic offerings at the college, and today our proud graduates will receive Associate of Arts or Associate of Science degrees in a variety of disciplines. We'll also see graduates from our baccalaureate program, the BA in Liberal Studies. Soon enough we'll see BA Studio Art and BS Computer Science graduates. Now, I think much like when these successful students started at Landmark College, we decided as a college to expand our programs. It was with a lot of excitement and quite a bit of nervousness. We too just jumped into the deep end like some of these graduates and trusted that the fundamental goodness of this model would carry us forward. But just like you graduates, it took a lot of hard work. In a recent board committee call meeting a few weeks ago, we were talking about some of the plans and the processes to develop more associate level and bachelor's level programs. But we know it was challenging to manage all of this programmatic growth a few years ago. So moving forward, we will bring in new programs, of course, but in a slower, more deliberate way. And when we were having that committee call, not that I wasn't paying attention to the committee call, but I for some reason I thought of this physics principle, and trust me, I did not like physics, okay? I did not like physics one bit in college, but I remember one physics principle, and that was starting or static friction is greater than rolling friction. And I don't know why I thought of that, but it dawned on me that, we've gotten over the inertia in many ways. And moving forward, it won't be as challenging to develop new programs. We'll be better at it. And then, of course, I thought of our graduates and how the starting friction, the static friction can be pretty great. You get over it, and then the rolling friction is lessened. And that's where you're at right now. There's less inertia. You have confidence. You can move forward. Now, we are always moving forward as a college, but we have to always pause and recognize our accomplishments, much like we're doing today for these wonderful college graduates. As a college, we have done a few things I'm quite proud of, and I want to mention them to you today. First, we've received our continued accreditation for another 10-year period from our accrediting body, which is wonderful. We've developed a new strategic plan, which we'll finalize over the next few months. It will be a roadmap for Landmark College until 2021. We are focused always on financial stability and enrollment stability, of course. We have tremendous strengths in research and discovery and innovation, which informs what we do in the classroom and raises our stature in higher education. We've made tremendous inroads into web-based online delivery of some of the things we do so well in our close personalized model. Might seem antithetical, but we have to figure out how to do what we do here in person using more web-based technologies because students simply expect it. Now, we've made a lot of improvements to the campus. As you know, the STEM Center, new turf athletics field will be done next month, and we have to talk about what's next at the college for improvements. I have to say we have made some improvements, but we need to do more in the way our faculty and staff, our students work together, learn together, talk about difficult subjects, and feel welcomed on this campus and can be emboldened to discuss things that can be controversial as we face an uncertain future in our world. And always want to better engage and serve our alumni. These are the things we're focused on at the college. So just like you graduates today, just like you, we have to move forward. I wanted to let you know these are the things we're focused on. Many of you are staying with us for a baccalaureate degree, and many of you will be moving on but could come back at some point. This place is always here for you. Now, work in life is never ever done. Even with the reduced inertia and the reduced friction, your achievement today, graduates, does not mean that you can coast. You can never coast. The college can never coast. You must take on new challenges, and you must take risks to get better in a variety of ways. That's what the college is doing too. You're all now Landmark College alumni. We want you to remember this college. And last year, I think it was last year, I joked that you should just join the Alumni Association now because we're going to find you and we're going to ask you to support the college. So just get it over with. But that was silly. I shouldn't have made that joke. This year, we're just going to put locator microchips in your diploma. So we're going to know where you are. So don't even fight it, okay? Remember how you succeeded, graduates. You did it, but you did not do it alone. Deliberately build relationships and maintain relationships with your family, with your peers, with future faculty and staff. And all joking about alumni support aside, maintain your relationship with this college. We need you. We are forever your family too. Congratulations to each and every one of these tremendous graduates on stage today. You did it. I'd like to welcome to the podium right now one of our esteemed trustees, Nan Strauch. She's and her husband, Chaz, have been with the college since the very, very beginning. I quite honestly can't say enough about Nan and Chuck. They mean so much to the college. They also mean so much to me. Nan is a mentor and a friend of mine, in addition to being a boss as a trustee. And that's pretty rare. But Nan is going to come up and say a few words today and also recognize some retiring faculty and staff. So Nan Strauch.
Hello, everybody. It is so wonderful to be here. I am so grateful to Peter for asking me to speak, because we really have been around a long, long time. My kids say we're older than dirt. How's that? It is an honor to be here. My husband and I have been around since before the school started. He walked around this campus when it was muddy, dilapidated buildings, just awful. And Dr. Drake said, "I'm going to buy this place." And my husband said, "You're what?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm taking it back to the board, and you're here to help me sell it." And he went back to the board of Landmark School. There was no board here. And at that point, he presented it to the board, and they right away said yes. Dr. Drake always got his way, always. So after a year of renovation, the school, which was done under budget and under the time they thought it would take, they had Landmarks College. And my husband and I were here for that, and our son was in that first class. So we've been around a long time. Today gives me the opportunity to say thank you to very special people, which today and yesterday we've heard a lot about them. But they are extraordinary people. And on behalf of the fortunate graduates who have been before you, I want to say thank you to Dr. Eden. It is, where do you start with him? But it is an opportunity to say thank you for your energy, your extraordinary leadership in taking Landmark through so many innovative, campus-wide changes since you joined us 6 years ago. It's tough for all of the trustees and all of the faculty, I'm sure, to stay ahead of his ideas. They just go on and on. Thank you to the Board of Trustees. You're a great group. Thank you to all those who have served before as well. Your significant and generous support of this college is unbelievable. Your understanding through your own experience as a parent and as stewards of the principles which guide this remarkable institution have been instrumental in guiding Landmark College to our present excellence. Thank you to the faculty. Where do you begin with the faculty? You're the heart of Landmark. Though there are certainly many others involved, it's your passion for, your dedication to, your belief in, and your encouragement of our students that has made the difference for each proud graduate and parent over the years. Many years, 32. Many of you have been around since the beginning, if not, I know I've known a lot of you over the years. Thank you to the staff. You keep the wheels going. You're the engine. You inspire and encourage our students with their extraordinary commitment to make Landmark a supportive, nurturing, and safe environment. Thank you to all the parents and the grandparents and the extended families. I know what you've all been through. I have felt the pain. Your belief in your student, your advocacy for them, your encouragement during really down times, and your courage to persist in your journey with them has made such a difference. I've also felt your pride today. And thank you to our wonderful students. You're absolutely the best. You did it. You're the real deal. You're extraordinary. You have persisted in spite of many around you who said you could not and would not succeed. And my granddaughter is over there in that group, and she's been told that over the years. You have fought through so many discouraging moments. You're amazing with your resilience and your determination. And I know you will continue with that same determination to be successful in your future endeavors. I wish each of you a happy and prosperous future, and well done. Congratulations. High five. And now, at this time, I'd like to recognize the faculty and staff. This is so wonderful that I'm able to do this because I know all of them. The faculty and staff members who will be retiring after this day and from the college this year. Their dedication, expertise, and passion is much appreciated, and we will miss it. Please join me in recognizing Linda Heckler. Where is she? Where is she? Is she there? Okay. Tom Kosiba. Not there? There you are. Leslie Lewis. Come on, come on. Nope. Virginia Scholl. And Tom Trenchard. Thank you for all your many, many, many years of service. We'll miss you.
Check, there it is. Usually we sing a sappy farewell or an hasty back song here, but we need to feature our amazing 4 flute players and a soprano soloist and our trumpet player. So there's only one tune that I know that does that. It was written by a German composer, Bert Kempfert. He had Strangers in the Night and Love, and a lot of tunes you'd recognize. This was actually the theme to the Match Game TV show, which was a horrible show. But this is called A Swingin' Safari.
The Community Service Award is given to a student or students who unselfishly gives of themselves to the activities of Landmark College or the greater community. Today, I am pleased and honored to present this year's award to Giyaz Badrudin. Giyaz, you've been a part of the Landmark community since you attended the summer program for high school students. From that very beginning, you've always said that Landmark College feels like home. And in return, you have treated your home very well. You've served as an orientation leader, a peer mentor, a student center monitor, a member of the campus activities board, and you found a place anywhere else on this campus where you felt you could offer your help. This summer, you'll be working as a staff member for the summer program for high school students, bringing full circle what you've learned and can share to a new cohort of students whose journey is just beginning. Thank you, Giyaz, and congratulations. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Gail Gibson Sheffield, our Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Good morning. The Academic Dean's Award is given to the student who has best demonstrated the qualities that define academic success at Landmark College. These qualities include hard work, seriousness towards learning, intellectual development, measurable achievement, and grades. This year, our recipients join a very select group of Landmark College graduates as two of only 13 students to graduate with a 4.0 grade point average. Furthermore, prior to this year, only 3 of those who earned that distinction were women, and this year that number rises to 5. Mariah Edson and Molly Nelson are the winners of this year's Academic Dean's Award. Mariah Nelson has earned her associate's degree this semester, but she's choosing to stay at Landmark College to earn a bachelor's degree, so she chose to wait until she achieves that achievement to come to graduation. But Molly here, Molly Nelson is graduating today with her Associates of Arts in Liberal Studies. Molly has been described as rare and remarkable and ideal student. Her professor, Leslie Lewis, noted that Molly never chooses the easy way or easy subjects, reminding us all to push ourselves to be our very best. Professor Lewis related the story of when Molly came to her first semester at Landmark College and asked, "Am I really smart enough, brave enough to take on this risk and succeed?" Well, today, Molly, I think you've proven to us all that you are brave enough and you definitely are smart enough. It is my honor to present this award to you, Molly. Congratulations. And now, please welcome back President Peter Eden. I forgot your name. This guy.
This guy. Thank you, Gail. This is being taped, too. I'd like to present the Charles Drake Award. Charles Drake Award is awarded to a student who has inspired the Landmark College community by his or her personal qualities. This student is not a quitter, but someone who lives in the tradition of Dr. Charles Drake, whose lifetime of vision and courage helped to found the college. This is a student who gives 100%, who goes the extra mile, and who perseveres in the pursuit of his or her goals. This student helps the rest of us realize that we have more resources to draw upon than we think, and helps us keep going when we feel discouraged. This year, the Charles Drake Award goes to Benjamin Raskin Gross.
Good job. Stay right here, okay? Stay right here. Say a couple quick words, okay? Stay right here.
Now, just have one quote for Ben, and this is from our Director of Health Services, Mike Daly, via Michael Luciani. This was communicated to me, and I think it's perfect, so I'm going to use it. Mike says, "Ben epitomizes resilience. And when faced with any new challenge, he always says, 'I have to try this. I just have to see if I can do it,' right? You can do it, Ben. That's for sure."
Good job. That's it.
All right. The President's Award is given to the student who has best exemplified the principles we believe in here at Landmark College. This student is talented and energetic, meets difficulties head on, works hard, and is dedicated to his or her studies. On the other hand, the student also finds time to contribute to the well-being of other persons and to the life of the Landmark College community as a whole. This year, the Landmark College President's Award goes to Michael Kenyon. Now, Mike, when did we meet? 4 years ago or so? Five years ago at an open house. Mike, you had was it Reading, Massachusetts? Or Everett. He had his football jacket on at an open house. He came right down to me. I said, "We don't have football here yet." "It's okay, I still want to come to Landmark College." And ever since then, Mike and we see each other all over campus. He's just so determined to do well. He wants to be an educator, and he's going to be an educator. One of our first graduates with a liberal studies degree with an education minor. Yep, doing it. Close. Almost.
Psychology.
Psych, all right. Interested in helping other students learn and understand how their minds work. So, Mike, you're always a leader on campus. Every year I see you helping at orientation events and with new students, and you always have a positive attitude, and I've just been impressed by you since the very, very beginning. So congratulations.
Nice job.
Every May graduation, when I sit here and I look forward, and I'm always reminded of two absolutes, two things that will never go away. The first is, if you don't give up, you will achieve great things. And the second thing is that soccer ball that's stuck in between the vents up there. I've seen it every year, and that's okay. Now, the facilities will probably try to take it down at 2 o'clock today. Keep it up there. I don't mind. Dr. Gibson Sheffield is going to come back to the podium to start the conferring of degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associates of Arts in Liberal Studies. Christopher Atshu.
I just want to say thank you to all the teachers, all the friends that believed in me even when I didn't, and to my parents for supporting me and keeping me going this entire time. This one is for you. Thank you.
Isaac Alam.
Hello, everyone. Just say a few words. My path and my journey has been extremely different from anyone that I encountered in my life. And I accept the fact that I have my own purpose and my own goals that I need to accomplish. But this is just one small step that's putting me in the right direction. And everyone that's behind me should feel extremely motivated, and they should continue to do great things for themselves and for others. So just give everybody a round of applause. But before I end things, I just want to truly dedicate this moment to my support system. My grandmother for providing me with everything that I need to be successful, and along with truly getting to know me and being there for me when I needed her. So I will always love you for that. Thank you. And my mother for teaching me that being humble and having a pure heart will always get you far in life, and I will always love you for that. My dad for showing me that you must accept the bad with the good, and thank you for always keeping me motivated. And glory be to God for this moment, and thank you.
Peter Andreas.
All right, so I had a whole speech prepared, but I think you all want to get out of here a bit quicker than that, so I'll just simplify. I would like to thank my family, especially my parents, for their overwhelming and eternal support. I'd like to thank my friends for always being there for me, my professors, my advisor, Denise, all of whom have been extremely helpful throughout this process. But most importantly, I would like to thank Landmark College for providing a place for students like me who came out of high school not really knowing, for me at least, I didn't really know exactly what I could do, what I wanted to do, or what I was capable of. And here at Landmark, both in the classroom and outside of it, there have been so many opportunities for leadership and for success and for students like me and all the others here on the stage to really shine. So I don't really know where I would be without this school, but I'm certainly immensely glad for the opportunity to have been here and to have studied here, and I know that all the things I have learned here will definitely follow me into the future. So I am incredibly grateful, and thank you very much.
James Bach, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my parents, my friends for always being there for me, and Coach Wood, the OD, for always being there for me. Thank you.
Emily Bradley.
can't reach. Hi. I would like to thank my mom and my advisor, Meg Murtha, without whom I would not be here. I like to joke that the three of us graduated rather than just me, and my friends who've been amazing support, and Maeve, the RD of Alumni Hall, who will be leaving us, which is very sad, for offering a place of support and a place to kind of be myself, which has been really amazing. And Landmark College. I never planned on, applying to a proper college, and it kind of just came into my life. It was a mad flurry of 14 days to get everything together, but it's been an amazing journey, and I definitely appreciate what I've learned here. So, yeah.
Dawn Brewer, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Good morning. Being here at Landmark College was full of trials and tribulations throughout my 2 years. However, two things helped me along the way through any of my obstacles was by having discipline and dedication. Firstly, I would like to honor my whole family for being with me each step of the way. They are all my role models and inspirations. They helped me to have hope and helped me to never give up even through my failures. In memory and to dedicate this speech to three amazing heroes to me: my father, my former special education tutor, and of course, my loyal best friend, a long-haired German Shepherd. All three of them helped define me of who I am today. In 2012, I lost my father and former special education tutor. I lost my father at the age of 16 years old, still a high school student, and was learning how to cope from grieving. You would have thought about me being a high school student dropout, but I graduated with high honors and a Merit Scholar. Second, my former tutor helped me to become someone someday to help make a change, and she inspired me to follow in her footsteps. Lastly, also to my favorite dog, thank you always for being a helping hand. Moving forward, my biggest cheerleader is my mother, and she is sitting somewhere in the crowd. She was the one who brought me to Landmark College. Thank you for pushing me to do the Rising Junior and Senior High School program. I also got lucky by being at Winston Prep, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be able to take a Jump Start college credit course in my spring semester in high school, 2015, with Professor Eric Matty. However, Landmark College also has dedication to help us become more successful in life. They gave us the best specialized teachers to help us students with learning differences. They transformed us to become a better leader, a better team player, a better support group, a better rush, and a better hope in our lives. They didn't give us a first chance, but a second chance to show that we're unstoppable. I am a well-rounded individual who took many different opportunities into my own hands when I arrived to Landmark College. Not only did I focus on school, but I also got the chance to work with amazing staff members at my 2 work-study jobs, health and counseling, and at the Click Center. Thank you so much for hiring me. I even gave back to the community by helping with the Landmark College Phone-a-thon and worked with Mark DiPietro, Defying Different, and with Lean Fail Stop for an advertisement for fundraising. Also another thank you for me to receive this amazing opportunity. Lastly, I would like to recognize all of my amazing coaches for putting up with me and seeing me play no matter sport it was: soccer, softball, cross country, and basketball, so thank you. Although, one thing that taught me so much was being inducted into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society my first semester. I was a regular member and got that opportunity to go to my very first international regional convention, Nerd Nations, with officers, a couple of new members, and with our chapter advisor. Being in Phi Theta Kappa really touched my heart, so being in Maryland, DC was breathtaking, and I learned so much from just being a regular member. It was the beginning of making amazing lifetime friends, helping improve the chapter, and just to be able to get to know your own chapter members better. This is the fun part. I mentioned before, since I was well-rounded and have great qualities within me. Our chapter is Beta Alpha Epsilon, also known as BAE, but our chapter officers came up to me for one thing, asking me to become a chapter officer for next semester, and that's what I did. I became secretary. Before my term ended as secretary, I went to a regional convention, and with lots of thoughts to make myself look more professional, I decided to become first vice president for our chapter for the next semester. Before I wrapped up my last first vice president term, I told my mom if I had one more opportunity to go to the last Phi Theta Kappa International Convention, I'm skipping class for it. Don't worry, I really didn't want to skip class because after all, I never missed a class since I was here. I received 2 times of walking away with perfect attendance. So I got the opportunity to go to another Phi Theta Kappa International Convention in Nashville, Tennessee, and represented Landmark College one last time. I know tears are going to roll down my face, but I'm really sad to leave this amazing Phi Theta Kappa family. This was the one area that I could feel like being at home, and I just made so much lifetime friends because we went through failures, and now being able to go down the success road together. We are a family no matter where we are in the world. We could be from school chapters, regional chapters, or even global chapters. One thing I took away from Catalast and saying goodbye to the fond memories, especially from a speaker who told us to always try, to have hope, initiate, never listen to the no's, know your capabilities, believe, improve, and lastly, go for it. Always seize the opportunities because you never know that it can open doors for you. Leaving Landmark College onto my next journey and chapter is a blessing because they knew that I was ready since they took me under the wings and helped me to become more professional. My mother couldn't have taught me this back at home. This school taught me how to stand up on my own 2 feet, to grow out of my comfort zone, and made sure that I was prepared just in case anything was thrown at me. I came in here strong, and I'm leaving here stronger. Everyone is wondering who I am. My name is Dawn Brewer, and I am now a college graduate. I'm graduating with my associate's degree in concentration in education. I am now able to have a greater future because I'll be attending Hunter College in the fall. I am dedicated to be the greatest student, the best daughter to my family, and of course, being a future special education teacher. Giving back to the community has always been my dream goal, and I'm ready to help change the world. This isn't a goodbye, this is a see you next time. Landmark, you will see me again, especially being a mentor to the new Phi Theta Kappa members and for many other different opportunities. My favorite song is from the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. So class of 2017, we all worked hard and deserve another chance. So be the best student that you can be and also be the one to also help make a change. Thank you.
Eliza Coy.
School's always been challenging and anxiety-producing for me. Coming to Landmark helped that a lot. I developed support and resources I need and resources I'm going to use in the future, on to my next college. I'm a different and better person now than I was before. I've gone out of my comfort zone. I've gone through many challenges, and I am a better person because of that. I really attribute this to my family, my mom, dad, sister, my advisor, Kathy DeLacio, and Eric. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here today. thank you for being my cheerleaders, being here through thick and thin, and thank you for everything.
Camden Chilkoff.
I don't have a speech prepared, but all I have to say is thank you to my parents, my girlfriend, Drew McDowell, if I can see you. I've been accepted into Lynn, so thank you. That's all.
Elizabeth Coons. Leah Coppola.
There are so many people that have helped me get to this point in my life. I'd like to thank not just my mom, but all the moms who saw the potential in us when we couldn't see in ourselves. I'd like to thank my dad, who taught me never take no as an answer. There's always a way around a situation. You just have to be patient enough to find it. And there are so many teachers that have helped me in Landmark College, but one in particular I have to thank. I want to thank Sarah Glennon, who didn't treat me like a student in her English class, but as a writer. You gave me the confidence and the courage to pick up the pen and never put it down. And for that, I thank you.
Lenora Ellison.
I'll be quick. I just wanted to thank my parents, my grandma, my boyfriend Connor for being here. I had a lot of wonderful professors and teachers, coaches who were really helpful. I also just wanted to say thank you to Tom Kasiba, because I love photography and I learned so much. So thank you, everyone.
Catherine Emerson. Will Faden, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Stephanie Fasano.
So really quickly, there are so many people I can thank today, but only two people come to mind. The first person is without a doubt, the strongest human being I know. She taught me to keep going no matter what, and that's my mom. The second person is the person who told me it was okay to fall, because I fell a lot, if I'm being honest, as long as you're willing to get back up and go back to it, and that was my dad. Without them, I would not be the person I am today, and even though I am not who I want to be down the road, with their life guidance, they put me on the path to be someone I could be proud of. So thank you.
Samuel Garcia.
First of all, I'd like to thank my parents for pushing me, telling me to never stop, and always continuing to support me throughout any of my failures and all of my successes. I want to thank my 5th grade teacher, Sue Hirschkoff. She always supported me throughout the end of my elementary school career, even though that wasn't even the start of my journey. I would also like to thank the faculty and staff, as well as the trustees of Landmark College for making everything possible here, not only for the current students, but for us graduates, and for all of the alumni of this school. I'd like to leave the graduates of this class of 2017 with a few words of wisdom. Slow down. Life is to be savored.
Nathaniel Gully. Maggie Holgate, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
I just want to say thank you to my family. I wouldn't be here without you guys.
Michael Israelton.
All right, let me just get this, whatever this is. Wow. Wow. I never thought I would be graduating college, but here I am now. This is amazing to me. Yes. Yes, golf clap, golf clap, golf clap. Yes. You know, in case I, for some reason, forget this ever existed or happened to me, I'm gonna take a picture. All right, everyone, gather around, come on, and smile, please. It's good for you. I had to do a research project on it once. That is the other way. Very lively audience here. All right. So I would like to thank everyone at Landmark College for helping me reach this goal. College was stressful for me at first. I was worried about every semester, every exam, every project, and I had to deal with Mr. and Mrs. Anxiety, my parents. But one day it all fell into place. I started asking for help, and it made the work a lot easier, and I was improved academically, and I started to make many friendships. So, at first, it was difficult for me when I arrived here. I didn't know anyone, and it was challenging. But now, it is difficult for me to leave because of how many people I now know and will miss. So once again, I thank everyone here at Landmark College and all my friends that will be here until fall. I will plan on visiting here. So I wish you all good luck, and I will see you all later. Yeah.
Rachel Katz.
Albert Einstein said, "Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will spend the rest of its life thinking it's an idiot." I've been that fish for so long, staring up at this giant tree, I never realized I have an entire ocean to explore. They can keep their trees. You just watch how far I'll go.
Stephen Kellogg, magna cum laude. Rachel Kolowski.
Before I came to Landmark College, I didn't think I would be able to succeed in school or in life because of my LD. But when I stepped onto campus for the first time, that began to change. During my time here at Landmark, I realized that having an LD is nothing to be ashamed of. I also realized that it's okay to be different, and being different is what makes you special. When I was in high school, I knew that I was different from everyone else, and the thought of that always gave me feelings of self-doubt, a lack of confidence, and very little motivation. Making the decision to come to Landmark was probably one of the best things I have ever done. If it weren't for this amazing place with great friends, very supportive teachers and advisors, and other people who understand you, I don't know where I would be right now. Being here at Landmark made me realize that I do have potential and that I can do anything that I set my mind to. And not only that, I am so much more than just a pretty face. So if you are ever in a state where you don't feel really up to anything or have feelings of self-doubt, remember this: don't give up. It will get better. Thank you.
Christopher Leong, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank my family for financially and emotionally supporting me. Oh. And for not disowning me. So thank you for that. But now that I'm here, I'd like to thank the professors, the teachers, and even some of the staff that put me on the right track, especially my counselor and advisor, for assuring me that I'm okay, I'm not broken. And I'd like to thank my friends for letting me join them on the rocky road and picking me up when I stumble. So thank you all, and one day I'll come back and see you guys again.
Joseph Leiden, Phi Theta Kappa. Demetria Lyons.
I'm so happy right now. I just want to say thank you to my family, especially my dad. When I gave up on myself, he didn't give up on me, and I honestly do not think I would be here without it. So thank you guys. I love you all. It's been a hell of a 2 years.
John Lyons.
Hi guys, I just wanted to say it's been a great, amazing 2 years at Landmark, and I just wanted to say this place has changed my life, and everyone, like, I'm damn proud having a great semester and everyone with me, and thank you guys.
Harrison McGuire, cum laude.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep this quick. Thanks for all the professors. Thanks to my parents and my sister, and thanks to the land shark for all the memes. Bye.
Julia McLaughlin, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Semesters ago, I arrived here, and I can't believe that I'm graduating. The academic support has been incredible. I love playing pranks on everyone. Thanks to my amazing friends for putting up with all my crap. I would also like to thank Meg, my advisor. Professors, residential life staff, the DCAS tutors, Tracy Birchie, and Priscilla Zveck. I'll be back.
Mackenzie McNamara.
I just wanted to thank my family and all of my friends and all of my teachers. I don't think I could have done this without you guys. And happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
Molly Nelson, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
A lot of people are responsible for getting me to this point. My parents for supporting me and loving me, my professors and advisor for guiding me and encouraging me, my friends for making the journey fun and for making me smile. Most of all, I'd like to thank my big sister. Abby, I wouldn't have known about Landmark if not for you. I love you. Thank you.
Alyssa Pignelli, cum laude. Sarah Rabbit.
Hi
everyone. I told myself I wasn't going to cry today, but let's see if that actually happens. So first, I want to congratulate everyone on graduating. We finally made it. First and foremost, I want to thank Coach Wood, Mama Wood, Jeff Burgess, and Eve Leons. You have seen me at my worst and seen me at my best, and you've stood by me ever since. Thank you to my grandparents for allowing me to come to Landmark and for supporting me. Thank you to my siblings and my beautiful nephew. And of course, my best friend, Kitty. Now I want to thank the biggest, I wanted to give the biggest thank you to my hero, which is my mom. Over Christmas, my family and I almost lost my mom due to an internal bleed out. She could not make it here today because she's been in the hospital again for the past 2 weeks. Mom, I know someone's recording this. I just want to say thank you for being my hero, my supporter, my encourager, and my best friend. I would have not made it to this day without you, and I'm so thankful that God have given you the strength to be here again. My diploma is dedicated to my mom. I love you so much, and I love my whole family. So thank you.
Ben Raskin Gross, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
I'm happy and thankful to have finally climbed to the summit of the mountain of success and the AA program, and I look forward to ascending the higher, steeper, rockier, and bumpier mountain of the AA program with perseverance, persistence, and a strong work ethic, which are part of the engine of motivation, success, and learning.
Cassandra Reng. Michael Rose, Phi Theta Kappa.
I want to thank my family that are both here and watching from YouTube, as well as I'm grateful for all the travel that I got to do from here, and I'm grateful for the irony of starting and ending in the gym.
Christoph Rosiski.
Hello, I can't believe I'm actually getting a college degree. I was told only few people around the world actually make it to, but I did. And I want to thank my family for being here, and my friends too, and Landmark College for helping me.
Caroline Sanderson.
So thank you everyone for coming. I would like to thank my family, my friends, and my parents, and especially my boyfriend for all the support and encouragement throughout this semester.
William Schickler. Christina Schopper. Adam J. Singer, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
I want to say thank you to my family. You've always pushed me to be at least the best I can be. To my friends, people graduating, congratulations guys, you deserved it. To the faculty, every time I've had a new faculty member teach me something new, every day I'm here. I say thank you so much for that. And thank you for everyone for coming.
Jessup Strauch.
I just want to say quickly, a lot of my friends know me for my sense of humor, and I want to thank my dad, who I get it from. I can see him right now in the middle. So thanks, Dad. You're a good old man.
James Valeri. Kelly Vian. Joe Vigaletti.
All right, now you guys are mine. I have an enormous list of people that I would love to thank, but this is the end and you guys want to get out of here, so I'll try and keep this short. First people I'd like to thank, my family. Without them, supporting me and telling me that I could do this, I wouldn't even got close. When I first got to Landmark, I was really defeated, because things didn't go so well for me the first attempt at college. But I remember my FY class with Rebecca Maddie. I learned so much about myself as a learner through that, and learned a lot of really important strategies that helped to get me here. So I really want to thank Rebecca Maddie and all my professors who have really been inspirations and been so helpful, and such an important part of me getting here. Thank you.
William Watson.
When I first tackled my speech, I spent most of my time trying to come up with the perfect opening line that would strike the hearts of everyone in this room. However, after a series of fruitless attempts, I decided I would rather tell you the most basic truth most of us already know. Life is full of surprises. At one point or another, everyone in this room struggled to make sense of their lives. We've been unsure of ourselves and doubted many of our own decisions, and spent several nights wondering what we were doing with our lives. At least this was my experience. If we went back in time about 5 years from now, when I was a senior in high school, I would have never imagined I would be here today. And yes, after having been unsure about myself, having doubted my own decision, and having spent several nights wondering what I was doing, I finally made it. We have finally made it. We stand here today as proof that anyone can truly succeed, regardless of your doubts and worries. You must prevail. You must want to succeed with every fiber in your being, and you must have no shame in accepting help whenever you need it. For me, that help came from my parents, Helen and Julie, who have guided me through all the tribulations life has to generously offer. I'd also like to acknowledge my girlfriend of 2 years, Casey. Without you, I would have never found my way back when I was lost, and I would have never found the will to succeed when my ambitions dwindled. And so, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. To the students and parents of the graduating class of 2017, always remember, life is full of surprises.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in Business Studies. Mitchell Barrett.
Well, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I feel as though I have to now. I'd like to thank everyone in the business department who supported me on my journey at Landmark College. I'd like to thank my boss, who I worked for this semester and the last, Jan Copeland of the Transfer and Career Services Department, and I'd especially like to thank my family, but in particular my mother, who was the one who drove me both, proverbially and physically to the college for the first time when I came here, but thank you very much. I love you, Mom.
Michaela Bede.
So, first of all, let me just say that public speaking is not my thing. So, I'm surprised I'm giving this speech today. Prior to coming to Landmark, I had a teacher that made me feel like I was invisible. But when I came to Landmark, that invisibility cloak magically came off like a scene out of a Harry Potter movie. The faculty and staff really made me feel recognized by calling on me in class, even though I'm really shy. Even though I'm still shy, Landmark has really made a lot of that shyness go away. Due to this, I have made so many friends, which I am gonna really miss, especially Anna, who I met on Convocation. I'm really gonna miss seeing you around. And I never had so many friends before coming to Landmark. I also would like to thank my 3 amazing advisors that I've had along this journey, Meg Mercer, Susan Fishberg, and Virginia Scholl. Richard Branson, an entrepreneur and founder of Virgin Airlines, has a learning disability called dyslexia. He said this: if you have a learning disability, you also become a very good delegator, and you know what your weaknesses are, and you know what your strengths are, and you make sure you find great people to step in and deal with your weaknesses. For me, these great people are the faculty and staff at Landmark. I especially would like to thank Professor Landon and the Business Club for allowing me to be the first ever woman president. Mrs. Hamilton, I'm gonna miss you. I feel like your classes have really made me the person I am today, because if it wasn't for the classes, I wouldn't be up here giving this speech today. Now I would like everyone to do something for me. I would like you all to look at someone you don't know and think what kind of disability they might have, because deep down inside everyone has a disability, whether it's mental, physical, or learning disability. Lastly, I would like to thank my entire family for all their support they provided me for the past 2 years. Going to Landmark has been the best gift I have ever received. I love you. Thank you.
John Coyne. Alexander Milliken. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Computer Science. Matthew Bonanno, cum laude. Bobby Christopher. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Life Sciences. Jeanette Brendler.
So my late Aunt Kathy used to always say, whenever you find yourself in front of a microphone, no matter what, before doing anything else, thank the mom first. So thank you, Mom. Where are you? Right. Hi! Thank you, Mom and Dad. You have no idea how happy it makes me to see you guys here celebrating this moment with me. I hope this is a good Mother's Day present. I would like to thank every single person in the faculty and staff and even student body here at Landmark College that has impacted me on my journey personally, but doing that honestly would take too much time. I'd want to do it by name, and I also think I'd probably tear up by the end of it. So if you know me, come up to me so that I can thank you personally later. And I just want to thank everybody here for being here and all the graduates. Thank you.
Rhiannon Graywolf, magna cum laude.
I'm too stupid. That's what I used to tell myself ever since I was very young. Why can't I learn as fast as they do? I asked my moms. Why did everything come so easily to everyone surrounding me, but I struggled? I remember so much frustration, anger, tears, and self-destruction from grade school all through high school. It wasn't until my moms and I learned of my dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, and weak working memory that my difficulties had a reason and had a purpose. It's been an uphill battle with myself, with the immense support of my moms who motivated me and carried the pain I imposed upon myself. Through 2 gap years of working in research at Dartmouth Medical School, I was introduced to Landmark College. With my mom's love and encouragement and friends that I have made here and the help of scholarships, I am here as a graduate, double majoring with an associate's in the life sciences and continuing on with my studio art bachelor's. I have finally proven myself that I am not stupid. Landmark has allowed me the opportunity to learn how to work with my learning differences instead of against them. Landmark has taught me so much. One thing that will always stay with me is to never doubt myself or my abilities. I've proven that to those around me, and finally, I've proven that to myself. And just some people I would like to thank. I want to thank my 2 moms over there. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. I want to thank my friends, but specifically I want to thank Matt Bavlock for keeping me sane. And I want to thank Sophie Maynard, Meme Supreme. And I want to thank my forever roommate, Christina Parrish. I love you so much. All of my fantastic professors who I've learned so much from you guys. You have no idea what an impact you've had on me. You have no clue. Evan Warren, my loving boyfriend, who's been there to support me through all of this. And Peter Eden for always checking up on me and being encouraging. And my cat. Thank you.
Samantha Jackson.
Hi, I would like to thank Patrick and our children, Melody and Jameson, for motivating me. And I would also like to thank my family, mostly my grandmother and my great uncle for being our biggest support system and helping us through everything. And my mom for always being there. I love you.
Matthew Merlin, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies. Talal El Mashiri.
In 2012, I stood here with my Associates of Arts. In 2017, today, here I am again with my Bachelor's of Liberal Arts. There are many roads that one can take through life, but you usually begin somewhere. So one of the lessons I learned is that it's okay to come back to the basics, to come back to where you began. And it is no surprise that I'm here again. But I'm better prepared than I was before, and I'm much better prepared than I was when I started. But one of the things I definitely learned is to pass the baton to those that are coming after you. And it is okay to not know where you're going. But the things that you learn through the roads that you take, you make you a better person. So even if the next road you take, you don't know what's going on or you can't see what's going up ahead, you'll know how to better prepare for it. Thank you.
Giaz Badruddin.
let me just pull up my speech for a moment. So, I've been at Landmark for 6 years, and I've had a long roller coaster ride. I just want to thank my parents for pushing me to the best of my ability, and the diversified range of friends I've made. Andy Donahue, where are you? There you are, Andy Donahue, Cody Clements, Austin Hunt, Justin Stefano, Sally Banta. You guys, kept me right on the path when, things didn't exactly end up going well for me all the time, but here I am, congrats. And congrats to all my fellow graduates, especially my BA cohort right here. We did it. It wasn't easy, especially capstone, but we survived in the end, and here we are.
Elizabeth Hubbard.
Had you asked me 8 years ago when I graduated high school, would I have thought I'd be standing here today? I would have said no, but here I am for the second time, accepting a degree from Landmark College. But there are 4 people and one group of people that I'd like to thank today. The first are my parents. Thank you so much for everything you've done. You've supported me through everything, and you fought for my advocacy for high school, for learning. And then there's my grandmother. You were my rock. Sorry. No matter what goes on, we argue through what you think is right, and you stood by me, so thank you. And there's my wonderful boyfriend, Teddy. You've had to support me through panic attacks, through fighting, through making sure I'm gonna graduate, even though you knew I was gonna, so thank you. And then most of all, the Stone Hall staff for this semester. You made sure it was never a dull moment, and we made this semester one of my favorites for being an RA, so thank you all.
Michael Kenyon.
So 6 years ago, I walked into Landmark for the first time at an open house, and I just failed out of college and felt pretty deflated. Today, I stand here as a graduate with a bachelor's degree, and it feels great. I'm gonna get to thanking the people I have to thank in a minute, but first things first, being at Landmark has taught me a few things. One of those things is that 6 simple words can change a person's life. The words, "I won't give up on you." I remember hearing that for the first time in my 3rd semester, and it gave me every bit of motivation that I needed to get everything in gear. So thanks, Jeff. The second thing that going through this experience has taught me is in life it doesn't matter how hard you hit. It matters how hard you can get hit and keep getting back up. And that's something that's going to carry through life for the rest of my life. So on to the people that I really have to thank. My friends, most of you guys in the back, James. My girlfriend Lizzie, she's been with me through this entire experience through the BA program. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. My sister, supported me through everything, and my parents, who without them I wouldn't be here today. So thank you, and Mom, happy Mother's Day.
Jeffrey Mercano, Phi Theta Kappa.
So a couple of days ago, somebody told me that The Rock is running for president in 2020. I would just like to announce that I will be also running for president in 2020. But in all seriousness, sorry. 4 years ago, I thought my life was over. I had a great opportunity to go to college in Florida, and if you know me, you know how much I hate the cold weather. So I was loving life, and I left there not knowing what was next. And I came a lot farther north than I expected to. And I still had my bathing suit on, hoping that maybe one day I'd walk outside and there'd be a little bit of sunshine. But I have really been so grateful for this community, for embracing me and putting up for me. I have a couple of people I'd like to thank. These two people have really impacted my life. It is Coach Wood and Mom Wood. They were the first two people that saw me when I arrived on campus, and they can do a test of my, I guess you could say, negative attitude when I got here. But they have been so great to me. Coach Wood for pushing me to become an RA. It changed my life, and so I want to thank you for that. I want to thank the rest of the residential staff and RDs. You guys have been amazing to work with. I want to thank my RD, Sally, for always being there for me. I'd like to thank Rebecca Maddie. She was there from the start with me. And I just want to thank you for kicking my butt when I needed it. I want to thank all the friends that I've made here. But last, I'd like to thank my family. You guys have been amazing to me. One of those friends I made 7 years ago came 4 hours to see me graduate. And I want to thank you, JD, for being there for me. Lastly, I want to thank my mom. You are truly an inspiration to me. You are one of the most amazing women I have ever met. I just want to thank you for always being there whenever I needed it. I just want to say to the rest of you guys, keep pushing no matter what, because life is hard. And I think we all can attest to that. But if you just push through it, it is so worth it. For you guys that are in the associate's degree, whether you come back here for the bachelor's degree or go somewhere else, it will be hard, but it is a beautiful moment once you get there. So thank you so much.
Jake McLaughlin.
I can't even get this thing to not hit me in the face. I don't know if that's a metaphor. I would first like to thank my parents. A lot of people say I get a sense of humor from my dad and all the learning disability genes. But I'll thank him for the sense of humor, and the audience will thank my mom for me not telling jokes for 10 minutes. And then there's a huge list of Landmark faculty and peers that I would like to thank, but I'll list just a few of them right now. I'd like to give a huge thanks to Eric Maddie, Frank Lucan, Kathy Burris, and former Landmark professor Ben Mitchell for spending a lot of time talking me through the capstone and keeping me sane during the process. That was not part of their job, but they did it very well. And I would also like to give a huge thanks to Ian McShane for forcing me to get out of the library every once in a while and do social things. That was a lifesaver. I'd also like to thank Tyler and Sarah and Lizzie Hubbard for being there for me throughout the semester. And lastly, I'd like to congratulate everyone in the AA and the BA program for getting all the way here. And I know if I was told when I got up here on a stage in 2011 that I'd have to come here and do it again, I would have said hell no. But nobody told me that, so here I am. And lastly, I would like to thank all of you for coming here and watching everyone graduate. And it's been a hell of a road, so thanks.
Jake? Samuel Pratt.
I don't think all of this has fully hit me yet. Talk about delayed reaction. I guess I'm just preoccupied with the numbness in my limbs, but I'll try to get through this. If I'm unsure on where to begin, I'm even less sure on where to stop. I just want to begin by thanking the staff of Landmark College for guiding me through these past 4 years. I want to thank my mom for providing me with more support than I sometimes knew what to do with. I want to thank my dad for encouraging me to push myself during my moments of hesitation. I want to thank my extended family for more than adequately conveying their love and support through phone calls, Facebook, or in person. And most of all, I want to thank my little brother and sister for making me smile and reminding me that, as my mom so endearingly calls me, this little sugar honey iced tea has just as much love and support to give as he has to gain. And I just want to say, Lucas, Riley, when your time comes to receive your diploma, you can be sure as hell that I will be sitting in the front row cheering like a Red Sox fan at the 2004 World Series.
Catherine Udvarhai.
Originally, I wasn't ready to live far from home,
But after coming to another open house, I finally decided that Landmark College was the perfect school for me, no matter how far from home it was. And ever since my first day here, I could never have been happier. I couldn't have asked for a better school other than Landmark because of all the academic support that is given and all of the students, faculty, and staff I have met. I would like to thank all the professors I worked with in and out of the classes for giving me the help and guidance I needed. If it weren't for your help and guidance, I wouldn't be where I am today. And she isn't here today, but I also like to thank Abigail Littlefield from the science department. I didn't have her for any classes, but during every week I would always go to her pet therapy sessions and see Mr. Wells. And right before a few days ago, she allowed me to see Mr. Wells one last time before graduation, and I would like to thank her for that. She knows how much I love her dog. And lastly, I want to thank my parents who are here today for not only the 5.5-hour drives they went on to and from here, but for their full support as well during my 4 years here. Thank you, Landmark.
Kate Weinstein, magna cum laude, Golden Key.
I did it! When I started at Landmark, I saw myself living in a cardboard box near a highway under an overpass, metal grocery cart with empty cans and plastic bottles by my side. I was not sure I could get into college, and the thought of entering life after college was terrifying. I have learned so much and gotten so much support at Landmark. I have Asperger's, which means I have trouble in social situations and can talk too long about stuff people are not interested. But I have learned to be more aware and even ask the occasional question like, how was your day? Or what do you like doing? Even though I don't really care about the answer. I have been working on advocating for myself. The professors help me, and President Eden says hi to me by name when he sees me, even though my dad says it is never a good thing when the president knows you by name. President Eden even asked me what Landmark can do to make things better once, and I told him more taco nights. I can measure my progress in concrete terms. When I am home, my dad and I watch Jeopardy, and I get $1 for every correct answer. Before Landmark, I averaged about $5 an episode. That was 5 correct answers between both rounds and Final Jeopardy. Last time I was home, my average was $15 an episode. Thanks to courses from Jane Austen to advanced writing, I know lots of useless stuff. Now, instead of a cardboard box, I plan to go to Becker College in the fall and study animal care. I can actually see myself in an apartment working and living with my dog. Shopping carts will just be for the grocery store, and I plan to recycle all large cardboard boxes. Thank you.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Associate of Arts degrees in Liberal Studies, Business Studies, Associate of Science degrees, degree in Computer Science, Associate of Science degree in Life Sciences, and the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies on this day, May 13th, 2017. I hereby present the May 2017 class of graduates. These graduates are now officially welcomed into the Landmark College Alumni Association. Grads, flip your tassels from right to left. A strong graduating class. Right now, I'd like to invite Catherine Udvarhal and Julia McLaughlin to the podium to present the class gift.
On behalf of the graduating class of May 2017, it is our pleasure to present Landmark College with a check for $1,235.17. Collectively, we have designated our gifts to many areas. These areas include scholarship support, the new Charles Drake athletic field, and academics programs. This total is a collective effort on donations, service, and fundraising from the May 2017 class and the Young Alumni Committee. Please accept this gift to Landmark College with our sincere appreciation for all that you, faculty, and staff do for us and future Landmark Sharks.
Wait a minute, this is a restricted gift? It's not an unrestricted gift? All right, those restricted areas were very, very important. We all know this is a premium model. This is an expensive college, and we make no apologies because you see the results. It's the best value in higher education today. But this will help other future students afford this model. So thank you so much to the graduating class. Very meaningful gift. And also thank you to the Young Alumni Association. On that note, Tricia Stanley, the director of the Alumni Relations Office, will come up.
Hello, alumni. Well, I am excited to welcome you to the Landmark College Alumni Association. I take my task very seriously. I decided to prepare with the same intensity many of you have devoted to possibly an important term paper. So, late last night, I got distracted by a few cat videos, drank 2 Red Bulls, and played a good hour of Words with Friends. And then I really got started. I think Wikipedia stated it best when they said, Landmark College is a private college located in Putney, Vermont, established in 1985. Thank you, grads, and good luck. No, just kidding. No, seriously though, while being a Landmark College student is only a few years commitment, being a Landmark College alum is for life. As you move through your further education, careers, life paths, we will be here to continue to support you. 30 years from now, we will still do that. And I truly mean we. Because if you look around this room, the faculty and staff you see now, many will still be here in 20 years. Some of them have already been here for 32. Because we think this is a pretty special place too. We value your success because success is honesty and to contribute to something larger than ourselves. And most of all, we are excited to see you follow your dreams. Lastly, being a Landmark College alum means staying connected and being involved. I encourage you to join us at our alumni gatherings and reunions, mentor a student, offer an internship, represent Landmark in your area, and stay informed because
Most of all, be proud to be a Landmark College alum. This status means dedication to your degree and its value. So for those of you who are on your phones right now looking up our alumni Facebook page, you can also look up another great thing, because Wikipedia also says, Landmark College is the first institution of higher learning to pioneer college-level studies for students with dyslexia. And as you can attest, Landmark continues to be this pioneer, not only for those with dyslexia, like myself, as you can tell, but also for those with ADD and other specific disabilities. So, my alumni sharks, I wish you the best, and most of all, congratulations.
Rumor has it the composer of the melody of this next song is right with us, Rachel Kozlowski, class of 2017. Right real close, super close to the microphone. Please rise and join us in the singing of the school's alma mater, Among Green Hills, which can be found on the back of your program.
It is great. That's our new alma mater. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, students. We're at the end of our program, but before we proceed out and have a luncheon, I'd like to introduce the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Bob Lewis, a die-hard Landmark College supporter, and someone who's one of the most tactful and tactical people I know, as he helps us and helps the Board of Trustees in their governance of this very important institution. Bob Lewis.
Everyone, I'll try to be brief like everyone else was trying to be, because we all like to get on to celebration with our families, and that's a terrific thing. And it's a challenge always to come up with closing remarks, particularly after you hear these students. How do you close after that? And I don't know. We're not closing. We're opening up new beginnings. And I try to prepare opening remarks. And then when I hear the students and I'm sitting here, it just sort of all goes by the wayside for some reason, these prepared remarks. And I was thinking up there, there was a quote by Albert Einstein. I think there's another one from Albert Einstein. He was a slightly gifted person that had some learning disability and executive function challenges. And he said, "I really don't need time, I only need a deadline." And so he did study time quite a bit. But he said he really didn't need it. He only needed a deadline. So we're here at the deadline. But I did want to say a couple of things. I have the honor of welcoming you students as new alumni of Landmark College. And I'm joined by other trustees here today, and there are 19 of us, and we are dedicated. We're dedicated to this college because we are either alumni ourselves, or we have had family members who have been here and whose lives have been changed by this place. And so we will be here, and as trustees, we only have a few things to do. As trustees, we have the duty of care for this organization, and that's a privilege and a passion. We're also the boss of the president, so that's one good thing we have. We're the boss of the president. And we are responsible for the strategic vision of this institution, so that it will remain in perpetuity an institution which serves highly intelligent individuals that have a different path. And so that's what we're all about. We were here yesterday for a full day of meetings. We're talking about a new strategic plan, but the new strategic plan isn't really new because we're on the right track already. We have a mission to transform the way students learn, teachers teach, and the public views of education. And that's what we're about, and that's what we will continue to be about. And our strategic planning was all around that. How we can support students in the environment here, the society that they're in, how we can make that more open and inclusive and diverse, how we can improve access to this college for students like these wonderful people here, make the burden maybe a little lighter on you out there who write the checks, and also how we support the tremendous faculty and staff that make this place what it is. We talked a lot, the students talked a lot about their support systems. They talked about parents, grandparents, friends. They talked about mentors. They talked about the wonderful faculty here and the staff. Everyone that's been their support system. And you're not unique in that. All of us have had support systems to get where we are. I remember a teacher of mine, and it wasn't the teacher I remember that taught me how to digest a bunch of information and that feed it back to them, and so I could get an A, and I could say, wonderful, I was an A. That's not the teacher I remember. And that's not the teachers that you mentioned today up here. The teacher I remember was I went to, I think, one of the best schools, one of the best high school prep schools in the state of Virginia. And I was all ready to be a leader and a winner. And I got ready to write my first essay for this teacher, this English teacher. And I said, I got this knocked. I came up with good ideas. I had a tremendous response to the question he had put out there. And I wrote my essay. I turned it in. I had to sign the honor code that nobody helped me. I turned it in. I said, boy, I've got this thing knocked. This school is, I'm here. 2 days later, this teacher gave me my grade. And it had a big F on it. A big F. And underneath the F was written, creative ideas hidden in muddled expression. Hidden ideas, creative ideas hidden in muddled expression. That teacher became a tremendous mentor to me because he saw the ideas, he saw the muddled expression, and he taught me how to express my ideas so that I could communicate in the world I was in and others could benefit from my creative ideas. And that's what this college does, amongst many, many other things. And it was so reassuring to hear from you students today a remembrance of a student that really, a teacher that really helped me. So you've had support systems that have now looked at you as the product that they're working on. You yourself to start with, because you know you have intelligence, you know you have capabilities, you know you have talents, and others around you have known that or learned about them as you have come here. And the whole support system has been around producing you. And boy, have they produced and you produced some wonderful things. But now you're going to go out from Landmark, and you're going to become a contributor to those teams. And you're going to produce other great things. But you're also not going to do it alone. You're going to join other teams, and hopefully you will join diverse teams that think differently, work differently, complement each other, and work together to achieve a greater good. Because there are not very many great things that are achieved by one person by themselves. And don't ever feel that you have failed because you alone are not achieving anything. We are a society of humans that are different races, beliefs, ideas, thought processes, talents, ideas, experiences. Let's join together and work for the greater good as a member of teams and of a society. And you're ready to do that, and I really look forward to seeing all the great things that will come from all of your efforts. Congratulations and all the best.